Alright, you guys, welcome back to another video where today makes day 31. And as you see in the title, yo, this is deep. This is very, very important. It's called being tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Look, I was running the other day. And actually, it was Monday. I was running on Monday. And when I go running, so I'm doing P90X now, right? I'm doing weight training on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's when they're usually doing the weight training on a calendar when you're doing P90X. But I also go running on those days too. So I'd like to go running to kind of really intensify my muscle growth and just my cardio and just, my leanness of my body once I'm doing all of the weight training. But when I go running, I'm serious. Like, I don't play around when I go running. I mean, I'm in the zone, right? I'm very tunnel vision, and I have a goal in mind in terms of how many laps around the block that I want to do, that I go running around. And I'm serious. I'm just very serious. But one of the things that I kind of notice sometimes, I'm just kind of saying this because you're gonna notice this from people when you're pursuing different things and start losing weight and start gaining muscle. You're gonna notice people start giving you the look. Like, well, who would that person think they is, right? Like, they're gonna start, if you're doing something that's really helping yourself develop, it can be very easy for other people. I'm just gonna say it, like, even if you're at a place right now where you're not your best self and you're looking at other people who are developing themselves, what thoughts pass through your mind, right? I'm asking myself the same question because it happens, right? We see other people who are shining in other areas where we're not as bright, and if we're not careful, we can have very negative thoughts about that person. But what does that oftentimes do? And here's a very powerful truth that I have found to be very real in my life, and it causes me to think about what I can do to change myself. When you got people who are shining in areas where you're weak, and you start having negative thoughts about them, then usually it's a sign that it's something that you need to change in yourself, right? And that's okay. So it's not that you need to, and I like how people say it, so it's not that there's anything wrong with the person that's shining. It's just that the person who's having those thoughts, they need to look at themselves and analyze themselves and see where they can grow so they can develop that area. But this video is not about that. This video is about being tunnel vision. So what do you do when you see people, or even hear people that may say, hey man, who you think you are? You think you're going to lose weight? Why are you doing this? They're going to ask you all kinds of questions. They're going to try to discourage you. They're going to try to give you all kinds of looks. You're going to have conversations. You're going to want to have conversations with them like, yo, like, I'm doing P90X. I'm getting ripped. Or I'm doing this and I'm losing this weight. Like, you changing your life. Right? You moving yourself ahead. You trying to advance. And you going to find like certain people that you start talking to, they ain't going to want to hear that. They comfortable. A lot of people sometimes that you around very comfortable where they are, so they ain't trying to change themselves. And if anything, they going to try to discourage you from changing yourself. So what do? You know what you do? You get tunnel vision. Sometimes you can't talk to certain people about your goals. Sometimes you can't tell everybody, even the closest people to you, your family, about what you're trying to accomplish. Sometimes you just got to let what you do speak for itself. Right? And that's sometimes the best place to be. When you got a goal in mind and you're trying to do it and really develop that thing, sometimes you got to just be quiet, don't say anything at all, and get busy. Put your head down, like I can hear Earl Nightingale say it now, and Brian Tracy. Put your head down and get to work every single day and develop that thing. Because after a while, you're going to be there and you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so grateful for having done what you did that it ain't going to even matter what nobody says. And really, it should never matter what people say. It only should matter about what you are trying to accomplish for yourself to get yourself ahead and be what you want to be. So this message, you guys, is very brief. I hope you got some value from it. But again, stay tunnel vision. Don't let nobody discourage you. Continue moving ahead. And just know that as you stay working towards your goal every single day, little by little, eventually you're going to get there. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in one day, but brick by brick, piece by piece, eventually Rome became the great place that it was. So guys, stay encouraged, and I'll see you tomorrow in day 32. Bring it.